Well, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians, staff, Mr. Chair, we are honored to be standing in the most beautiful place on earth, our Rotary headquarters. I hope you will enjoy our speech for the next 45 minutes. But before we start our speech, well, yeah, we'll come to that. I would like our guest, IPDG Joe and Gloria Clinton, would you please stand up? Me? Gloria, Joe, you know, kindness and generosity is very contagious. And thank you for lighting the torch in front of me so I can follow your footsteps. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Our other two guests, that really traveled long distance from Brazil and to attend and share this moment with us. District Governor Sueli Kaiser, would you please stand up? And Vanessa, would you please stand up? And her daughter Vanessa. They're the most kind people and generous people, and we are really honored to call you friends. Please sit down. I want to first also thank my wife, because if it wasn't for my wife and her kindness and her support, we will not be standing here today.
That's nice.
First, you know, the first thing they ask us is, why did you join Rotary? And I said, you know, that's a real tough question to ask, because I joined for the wrong reason. See, I was in the automobile business for many years, and this gentleman, he was a councilman in our town, and he approached me, and you know, he gave me his card, and his card there was a big wheel. So what I thought, I'm going to make a lot of money on these people. This is a car automobile club, driving club. Well, you know, coming from Lebanon, what do I know? You know, it's a Rotary club from the Sam's Club. Well, I did not realize who we are and why we do it until later on, through a great mentor, Milt Levinson, and some of you would know Milt Levinson, who really is a mentor in my life. And I heard him talk about the service to humanity. Being that I lived in poverty and have so little all along in my life, and my family and I lived also the Civil War and lost a brother, also a cousin, I did relate to Milt Levinson when he was talking. Through growing up, I had great mothers who taught me humility and giving are essential to our soul and to our existence. She taught me that the lowest part of the ground will get the most water or the rain. And that's when you're humble. And she said also, the tree which had its branches full of fruits will be really lower to the ground so others can reach it and benefit from them. So I decided that serving humanity not only will benefit others, but gives me the happiness and satisfaction of changing their lives. When my wife and I joined in a trip to India to implement grants that gives clean water, desks, and over 100,000 pair of shoes, we knew we are making a difference. And when we operate on children with cleft palate and cleft lips, we knew we are changing their lives. And when we operated on 67 years old, Olga, in Nicaragua, she let us know that we had given her dignity back. We did not give Olga a pair of shoes or a meal. We gave Olga her dignity back. You Rotarians gave Olga her dignity back. Thank you. We knew that we are changing communities by changing one child, one person at a time, and giving them the dignity to live with others who otherwise will stone them walking down the street. We realized that we're creating harmony and peace through our service. And that's what gave us the decision today to dedicate one scholarship as a Peace Scholar every year from our endowment. We Rotarians give to others unconditionally. We give to someone that will never ever see. We will dig a well that we'll never ever drink from. We will feed someone that will never know. We will give a scholar to someone that will never benefit from, and we save a crawler from polio that will never ever need. Rotary Foundation programs like ERY, Annual Fund, Endowment Funds, Paul Harris Fellow, and others have helped the foundation, our foundation, and the Rotarians to establish peace through understanding, education, and fighting poverty. The final difference I see is that, unlike other large charities, the Rotary Foundation let me help decide how my money is spent. I can give a child the freedom of walking by polio immunization by less than $1. And like my grandfather once says, when you build a great castle, every little nail counts. But when you cannot give monetary-wise, we can always give kindness and love, and a human being can produce that endlessly. The most important benefit we have experienced joining our honorable organization is when traveling throughout the world meeting Rotarians. I feel they are family. Rotary have provided the biggest, most kind people and prepared them to become a family to us, and that is priceless. Someone will ask, why do we do it? And how we can get our thanks. I can tell you a story about one of our Klumph Society, Ruth Braswell. Ruth Braswell was giving some wheelchairs to some of the polio victims, and one child crawled on a stick to Ruth Braswell. And while she was trying to put him in a chair, he kept holding on to her arm and talking to her in his language. She did not understand what he was saying. She asked the translator, "What is this child saying?" The translator says, "This child is telling you to hold on for a few more moments so he can memorize your face, so he will thank you again when he sees you in heaven." That's all the things that we need to do our service. Thank you all.
Chad, Mauricia, thank you so very much. Congratulations to you. Thank you for introducing Gloria Clinton and Joe Grebmeyer, two other members of the Arch Klumph Society that traveled to be here to support you today. So thank you, Gloria and Joe.